What's up everyone, it's Ojh and we're back at it again, and in this video we're going to take CHARLGA through a level 26 red difficulty Gnomeregan dungeon. Let's look at the deck. So we've got CHARLGA as the leader, level 21, what an absolute beast. Oh, I mean literally a beast, but what a unit, level 21, so we'll see how that goes for us. Then we've got the Nullbrute in there, Quillbore, standard Quillbore, really important on a number of these bosses to have Quillbore in there. We've got the Tunnel Vision talent on Quillbore for that faster deployment. Prowler in there with the Predatory Instincts talent, which does double damage to targets above 75% health. We've got the Witch Doctor in there. Yes, this is a level 26 run. Yes, my Witch Doctor is level 26, but Witch Doctor is the new mini for this season. I want to try the Witch Doctor out. I'm going to do a review on the Witch Doctor. I don't want to tell you exactly what my thoughts are specifically at the moment, but let's say that Witch Doctor's okay. Okay, I suppose. We've got the Bloodlust talent in there, and it's a good unit to have in a CHARLGA deck because Witch Doctor is only 2 gold, so that'll help us with our cycle. We've got Pyromancer in there, Old Faithful with the Pyroblast talent, and one of our main tanking units who I think is amazing on all of the levels in Gnomeregan are the Footmen with the Fortification talent. I just think that they're amazing because you can split them, which I do often, and they're just awesome. Just awesome. Level your Footmen. So anyway, so we are average level 23.7, average cost of 2.9, and I'm going to crop out the bits where we select all of our different relics and just talk about them at the beginning. So the first one that we take is the Heart of Fire. So on death, minis leave behind a Heart of Fire, which grants double damage on the next attack to the first ally that touches it. So you're going to see on this one, we have got stuff all over the map because we've got the Hearts of Fire being dropped when a mini dies, and we've got the Witch Doctor dropping Bloodlust potions as well. So there's all sorts going on. We've got the Stranglethorn Commendation, so deploying a beast also summons 2 raptors at your base, so that's pretty useful because we've got a whole host of beast minis in here. And finally we've got the Rich Purple Silk Shirt, so minis costing 4 or 5 gold, deploy with a shield that absorbs the first hit against them. So one thing that is worth pointing out quickly is the CHARLGA talent that I've got. I can't remember what it's called, but essentially minis costing 5 gold deploy stealthed, I think. So that did catch me out on some of the earlier runs if I was going to drop my Footmen to try and distract something, or whichever mini it was that was going to cost 5 gold, I would drop it to distract, and basically they'll be invisible and it wouldn't do what I was hoping to do. So that's just something to bear in mind. But anyway, enough about that. This is a pretty clean run apart from the usual faff on the middle boss, but no deaths, level 26. Let's get into it. So here we go then. So obviously the aim of the game will be to get as many of the chests as we can, to take hold of that central meeting stone, keep hold of that meeting stone, get as many of the protective belts as we can, and then push from there. So we sent the Nullbrute up on the left straight away because sometimes the AI will immediately play chickens or something rapid to run around the top there, and we want to get that. And then we played the Footman with the Pyromancer behind to get into the central meeting stone to contest that chest. Now if you play your Footman too early, then they wander in, and when that big targeting thing comes round, they'll walk straight into that and they'll just get blasted. Excuse me, they'll just get blasted off the map straight away. So you just want to not be too keen with them there. So what we got going on here? So are we gonna? Oh, so we're gonna get a belt on our kobold, which is absolutely rubbish. We're going to just take out that push that's coming down the left there. And then we're going to look to set up to contest or to win as many of these chests as possible. So as you saw there, that CHARLGA cost 5 gold and deployed with a invisibility, which sometimes is useful and other times is not useful. Look at the length of the Witch Doctor's beam on the right hand side. Go on, Witch Doctor. Not doing huge amounts of damage, but doing some damage for us. So we've got a Pyromancer with the belt on there. Now we've got 2 of the Footmen with the belt on. CHARLGA channeling, Pyromancer smacking away. Hopefully that Witch Doctor is going to just wander around the corner there and help take out that Griffin Rider. So Witch Doctor doing a pretty good job of getting rid of that Griffin Rider. And for us, it's about keeping hold of this central meeting stone. Like I say, if you've got this central meeting stone, you can get some pretty quick attacks going from there. We'll play that Pyromancer to try and take out those chickens, possibly. Pyromancer, are you... hello? Norbrute is really, really good on this, though, because of the... because Norbrute is tanky and does an AoE attack. So that's really, really good for us. So we're going to keep our kobold mining as much as we can. Keep contesting those chests. Keep hold of the central meeting stone, and without doing anything too spectacular, we've got the boss down to less than half health. And as I was saying in the introduction, there are going to be things dropping all over the map because of the relics that we've got here. So we managed to get another belt with the footman on the right hand side, which will be good, gives them that immunity. And Pyromancer should do a good job here because the footmen, I was going to say the footmen are going to be tanking, and immediately that shield expired and they got blasted off. So that wasn't brilliant. And to be honest, we've not... we're not worrying too much about defending at this point because we've got 30 seconds to go. The boss is at like a slither of health, and I'm really not bothered about defending against one safe pilot. Pyromancer smacking away, and that is that. So again, not particularly stressful really. So that was all right. Here we go then, boss number 2. I'll be honest with you, I hate this one more than a lot of bosses. So the point will be to try and get hold of both siege towers, and then we can start contesting those chests in the middle. And the push that I hate the most in this is when the AI sends all of its units down the middle. Because I don't really feel like you can go for a big all-in either side, and you really need the right kind of the right minis available. So we're going to play a Pyromancer in the back. I was hoping that then footmen were going to split and keep the Pyromancer alive for a bit, which they have done. They've come back round there. Norbrute doing a good job smacking away. The Mountaineer is going to do a little bit of work there, but generally speaking, that was all right. We sent a Prowler down the left to try and do some damage there. Norbrute going in as well. Pyromancer shooting off the bridge there. Norbrute, can you get it done? Amazing. And then you end up in this situation where you've done the hard work, you've taken the tower, but then you can't really get anything over there to support it. There's one of those little purple haired things that's chipping away on it. Then there's a Mountaineer coming in, and there's a Harvest Golem. So we can't contest that. That's just not going to work for us. So we're gonna have to be patient. We're gonna have to be patient in this one and do what we can. So Witch Doctor in the back. Norbrute up front to tank for the Witch Doctor, and then we really, really want to keep the Witch Doctor alive because the Witch Doctor has practically no health at all, and Pyromancer is going to help us out with that huge shot. Pyromancer coming in with a huge shot, taking out that Darkspear Troll. That'll do for us, and then we're going to split our footmen to see if we can get a bit of distraction going on and keep the Pyromancer alive for that splash damage. Can we contest the chest on the bridge? The footmen are working their way up there. That's distracting. Quillball coming down. If we can win that chest, that would be really, really good for us. Noisy, is it? Well, I don't think so anyway. So we've got the Norbrute in there who's picked up one of those Hearts of Fire. So he's doing a little bit of extra damage, but again, not getting loads done. I've got a right itchy nose. What's going on? Anyway, Spiderling's coming in. Huntress is going to do Huntress, oh my goodness. Pyromancer's going to do a great job of that. Footman coming down to distract. A Witch Doctor played off to the left, out of range from the Griffin Rider and from the Harvest Golem. Hopefully we can start getting something done at some point. We've got a minute to go. And we're going to play the Prowler. Get the Prowler in there. Yes, that tower was distracted by what was on the bridge. Prowler doing a good work there. Prowler taking out the Darkspear Troll as well. And finally, we've managed to secure the tower on the left. I think we even got one of the gold chests in the middle as well. So now is the time to strike. Or is it? Because we do need to make sure that we keep hold of this tower, and what you can often end up doing is taking it and then losing it again immediately. So we're going to play footman down there, and we're going to go for some of our quicker units on the right hand side to sprint across that poison. Footman doing a really good job there with the assistance of the siege tower, and that should be good for us. So Prowler's going to be really good at this because Prowler gets there quickly. A Quillbot in to distract. Prowler coming in. We got those the Relic that we got before to summon the Raptors at our base. Pyromancer coming in as well, and that's both of the Siege Towers taken. And now we just need to put together a bit of a push with a Quillbot distraction. So Quillbot is distracting. Quillbot's turn that boss around. We've got the Footman on the left. We've got a Null Brute on the left. We've got a Pyromancer coming down on the right. And a Witch Doctor coming down on the right. We've got a load of Raptors coming across the base. 4 more Footmen coming down on the left. Go on you. A Prowler coming in on the right, takes that shot to the face and then gets blasted. And then there's going to be a Quillbot that comes down behind to try and distract. 1 shot, 2 shot, Raptor chipping away, Pyromancer coming in, and that should be that. So we didn't take both Siege Towers. Pyromancer with the final shot. Well done, you. So it looked with about 30 seconds to go or so, like we're going to be struggling. But we took our time. We got there. That was all right. That was good. Final boss. So the point of this obviously will be to mine as much gold as you can, but for me it's all about splitting the Footman in the back, being patient. Don't try and win every single bulb because it's just not going to happen. I played a Prowler there just to get that Molten Giant, said do one, get off that bulb, that's mine, thanks very much. And it's just a case of being patient, and when you'll see me a lot in this one, get your Footman in the back. I tend to split my Footman in the back really frequently just to get them so they're covering both sides of that, so we can get as many of the bulbs as we can without overextending ourselves. That's the other thing. Don't like I say, just don't try and take every light bulb. Just keep it nice and chilled out, get your kobolds down, keep mining. So already, again, we've split Footman a couple of times. We've not really done anything too spectacular, and we've already taken about a quarter of the health. So look, we've only got about 5, we had about 5 or 6 gold there. And we don't need to go spending it straight away like now, just waiting. Get ourselves up towards 10 gold, don't gold cap, split Footman in the back again, and just keep going through the process. And I think that'll set you good. So there's, as you can see, there's Hearts of Fire all over the place up there. So that'll be good for us, hopefully, at some point. But we've got 2 Footmen on the left, which are going to deal with the Prowler, hopefully, and the Null. We've got the 2 Footmen on the right. Kobold coming down, doing a bit of mining, and the Footmen on the left are going to take 1, 2, possibly 3 bulbs, hopefully. Prowler coming down to get rid of that safe pilot. And we're doing a good job on that right-hand side as well as the left. So Footman split in the back again. Look, it's a bit of a rinse and repeat. This is not like some high tech strategy. This is just about being patient. Don't overextend. Split your Footman, and if you need to, support them with one of your ranged units, your Pyromancer, or your Witch Doctor, or whatever unit that you might be using. So we'll take out that Brute, the Null Brute there. Another bull for us on the right hand side. We're going to play a Prowler. Was just sat on 10 gold there. I find sometimes with this one, because the minis are costing different amounts, that when you played a mini, you think, oh, I won't have much gold left. But then, like, your Footman only cost you 1, and all of a sudden you've got loads of gold left. Anyway, that's me waffling. That's the end of that. So if this deck does help you, let me know how you get on in the comments. Please give this video a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.